Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm starting a BookTube channel for people just like me. If you enjoy reading, if you love reading books without all the pressure, without all the rushing, if you enjoy having genuine conversations about the books you're reading and how they move you, then I welcome you to the library. So just a bit about myself so that you can kind of know the type of reader I am and in turn know if this channel is for you or not. I love reading. I read everything, like not just books. I could read the label off the pack of a carton of milk. I love reading, but I don't read as many books as I think I can read. I read like maybe 2 to 4 books a year, and I feel like I could read more, and like that's books, so novels, non-fiction books. But I want to get more into the habit of reading and reading a lot more books, but not to the point where I'm reading. I saw a video the other day, 30 books in a day. It's kind of a trend. I've seen a bunch of people do it, and yeah, that's not what I want to do. I always feel whenever I see those videos, I always feel discouraged to read because, and this is also a bad habit. Instinctively, I compare myself to them. I'm like, oh, okay, I should be reading this many books. But then I'm like, there's so many things that you're doing in real life, so many things that you're going through as an adult, adulting basically. So I want to increase my capacity to read more books, but not essentially go overboard. Overboard is exactly what I call it. So I'm the type of reader that reads anything and everything. I love to read, and when I read a book, I always finish it. But I do not go off trends. I do not go off what's popular. I do not go off, oh man, you've got to read this. It's so good. You should read it. It'll take you only an afternoon and whatnot. No, I do not do that. I love to deeply engage with a book. So I could be reading a book for a while and just dissecting it, coming back to it, maybe interleaving it with another book as well. My mind does this weird thing, and I wonder if you do too. It's like it always looks for ways to find similarities between what I'm reading and something else I'm reading, or maybe a movie I'm watching, or an experience in real life. That's the type of person I am. I'm also interested in a bunch of other things. I'm interested in anime, in manga, in manhwa, in web novels. So this channel won't just be entirely about books. Let's say 85% will be about books, or another 15% will be about anything else I want to talk about in the media space. What I do love is stories that move, stories that cause you to be like, wow, I can't believe I just read that. I can't believe I just experienced that. That's the type of thing that I'm hoping to achieve with this channel. I also don't like, whether it's books, whether it's movies, whether it's TV shows, I don't read bad books. I don't read bad articles. I don't watch bad TV shows, bad series. I have no issues with like, oh, this book sucks, I'm putting it down. And maybe that's something I might grow into doing. I see some people making some videos about, I read this book, I read the worst book of the year for you, so you don't have to. So maybe I might try stuff like that, because I feel there's inspiration everywhere, but my time is so important that I don't want to just waste it, reading a bad book when I could be reading something stellar, something very epic, or watching something pretty epic. So that's the type of reader I am as well. With this channel, I'm hoping to just have a space to make connections with you guys, talk about books that, like I said, move us, stuff that we really feel, it was epic, an epic book. And that's the approach I want to take to this channel. So like I said before, why I decided to start this channel is, to share books and to also form that habit of reading more books, because I feel like I owe it to myself to explore more stories and not just stick with, a few number of books in a year. So my plan is to read 1 book a month, and like I said, I'm the person that loves to, I could devour a book, but I want to do it faster, but not at a breakneck speed. I feel 1 book a month is a pretty good amount of time for an adult. Won't really tank your life. This is a creative challenge to myself to, just be very creative as well. So consuming creatively and also creating creatively. I don't just want to be a consumer. I want to also share my thoughts with people, build a community where we can both bounce ideas, talk in the comments, talk in the community tab, all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty much what my goal is with this channel. That'll be my direction. Well, here's what to expect with the channel. So like I said, one book a month. I also want to post halfway review. So when I go to the halfway point in the book, I want to review that with you guys. I also want to post full length reviews of books that I've read. I also want to do read with me sessions, which is kind of inspired by the study with me sessions, which would be pretty good, in my opinion. Just where myself and you guys, we can have 10-15 minute space where we can listen to good music as well as read at the same time. You'd also see stuff like my top list. I see those doing very, very well on YouTube, and I do watch those videos. So top 15 sci-fi books, not that I have that many under my belt, maybe across my entire life, but as I go further into the channel, I hope that I'll be able to make this type of lists. Pretty much BookTube stuff, but without the pressure, like I said, without the rush to get stuff done. Like, just take stuff at our own pace, really enjoy a story, really enjoy a novel. You also hear me talk about my TBR, my to be read list. I have one like everyone else. In fact, I do have 2 books here. I have, the Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie, and I also have The Three-Body Problem translated by Shixing Liu. I think I got that right. Translated by Ken Louis, but it was written by Shixing Liu. I got this after watching The Three-Body Problem last year, from Netflix. Pretty good show, so I had to get the novel. And then I got Joe Abercrombie's The Blade Itself because I bought the Audible, so I read online that the audiobook is quite good. And then I bought the physical book as well, just, for the heck of it, and to be able to maybe read physically and listen to the audiobook at the same time. I have started the audiobook. I have started the paperback as well. This is part of my to be read pile. I've actually had that since last year. So at the moment, I'm kind of struggling to decide what book to read next. I do love sci-fi. I love fantasy. I love sci-fi, fantasy. I love crime thrillers, but I'm thinking, since I'm just starting to build this habit, let's start small and go with something standalone. At first, my idea was to either read the Red Rising series, which I've heard people say amazing stuff about, either do that or do the Sun Eater series, which I've also heard amazing stuff about. If I read book 1, that'll be committing to the other 7 books in the series. I was thinking to myself, why not just do a standalone book as well, just get a feel for the process, also posting videos as well, writing reviews and whatnot. So I did what any sane person would do. I went to the internet's archive of wisdom. I went to Reddit and I looked for the top standalone books reviewed by our fantasy, and there was an impressive ranking, and Paranesi was on the top of the list, but I think that I might be way out of my depth reading that because it's very fantastical from what I hear in the first part of the book, and then later on it starts getting grounded. I think I might lose interest, or I might be very swayed by stuff that's happening in real life. So I went further down the list. There's a bunch of other good books, but I saw The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. I do not have a physical copy. I'm thinking Sword of Kaigen. That's where I'll go. Either that or Project Hail Mary, but I think I want to go for fantasy first and really experience that. So yeah, that'll be my very first book. Solo Kaigen, and then I think to make it easy on myself, I would just go down the list as it is there. So I already have like a curated list from the best till Not the worst, but the bottom of the list, and just go through all of that. And then I'll share my thoughts with you. I hear that Sword of Kage is really, really good. Revenge story. I can't wait to pick it up. So that's the book I'm planning to read. And if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed everything I've said in this video, if it resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, then do please stick around. I'll be talking about my favorite books, try to make connections. I'm hoping that you guys can recommend something for me. If you think I should not start off with Sword of Kage, please let me know in the comments. And if I have in some way baffled you in this video by saying something absolutely horrendous, then please let me know in the video. Let me know how I can improve. I'm planning to upload regularly, and if you love this, then please spend some time in the library with myself right here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.